I can't say enough, she pull up with that new thing. Please don't fall in love, cause I think of you all day. Yeah, I was running through my brain, can't be nothing. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. When I was looking outside, girl, you got me lost in your eyes. I got you when you're falling. Just know that I won't be here for long. Thinking of you all day, yeah. Running around in my head, all or nothing. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. I want you more than just for a night. I'm just saying, you deserve it. I need you, baby, let me stay by your side. Come and show me. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you.
Okay, hear me out. What if we did something like 1 and 2 and in the phone?
Forgetting what I did, what happened to you all night. I never meant it, feels like a loop every time. Oh yeah, yeah. Cause I got nothing to lose, what do I choose? Running me out of my mind, got me confused. But I figured you out, but you're making me high. Right now, I'm falling out of love, oh my. Cause all I know is lately she got me wanting more for love. A better way of lately you're not the one I'm dreaming of. Cause I just don't wanna be feeling alone. Cause she's one of a kind and it's so hard to turn down. Oh, it's 24/7, she feel like the one now.
Hello everyone! Welcome! Long time no stream. I haven't streamed in over a month. Oh my god, I feel rusty. Hello everyone! Yes, I do have the pink hair. Here she is in all her glory. Actually, I have washed her once since I got her re-dyed, so. She faded so quickly, I had to redo her myself with, like, Arctic Fox. But I think she turned out pretty good. I'm gonna revibrant her. Probably about once a month. I'm gonna have to revibrant her until it stops fading as quickly. Because like once you've like done a color on your hair multiple times, it stops fading as quickly because your hair latches onto more and more of the pigment. I didn't go to cosmetology school. My sister did though. Hello, welcome. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yes, that is right. I am 22. I'm a 22-year-old lady. I'm a 22-year-old lady, and I feel like a 22-year-old lady. I just went on a trip. That was really fun. I went on a trip to Raleigh, North Carolina. I actually have a vlog coming out of my little trip. over on the vlogging channel, Izzy and Elisa. And that was a lot of fun, and I'm excited for you guys to see that. I found trolls. Here, I'll show you a photo of the trolls. So in a park, in Dick's Park in Raleigh, there are these really cool trolls. And Gabe and I, we found them all. Spoiler alert, we found them all. They're like massive, it's insane. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen one of them, or actually two of them. Look at it. It's a little blurry, but look at it. There we go. That's the daddy troll. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. Also, hello Kim, hello Dirge, hello October, hello Alexis, hello Smoked Cats, hello Torn Rebel, hello Cality, hello Cameron, hello everyone, hello Rose, hello. I hope you all are doing well. If not, I hope to make your day a little bit better. Today we're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be hanging out today. It's my birthday, and that's what I want to do. I want to hang out with you guys. I missed streaming. Hi, hello Wolf, hello. Thank you for that birthday wish. But yeah, I want to just hang out and talk and maybe do a little Q&A, and then I also might build sets today. So if you are wanting a little set building stream, don't worry, we might be doing that later as well. Main thing I want to do is yap to you guys about my plans. First of all, Izumi book club alert. Not actually, but I am going to. I went to the bookstore earlier today with Gabe, and I got some books. These are the books I got. This one just sounded really cool and also really up my alley for what I'm writing right now for my Nano project, which is National Novel Writing Month project. Basically try to write a book in a month. I'm vlogging it. I'm doing weekly vlogs of me trying to write a book in a month over on my vlogging channel. So go check out my vlogging channel. My vlogging channel's been getting a lot of content while I've been gone from this channel. I've been really loving vlogging recently. So, you know how it is. Hi, Lydia! Oh, thank you. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Y'all are so sweet. This is like, it has like supernatural crime elements, which is why I picked it up, because my book is about a vampire who has to prove her innocence in a murder trial. So I thought this would be kind of up my alley for that. And then I also got Brandon Sanderson Words of Radiance, which is the second Stormlight Archive book, and I am about halfway through the first one. I know I'm kind of jumping the gun getting the second one already, but I know I'm going to want to keep reading the moment I finish the first one. Let me see where I'm at in this book. I'm listening to the audiobook too, hence why I've gotten through it so quickly, because I am a slow reader. I am roughly about this much through, so yeah, about halfway. Oh my god, look at me go. I don't think this is the exact space I am anymore though, because I do think that I listened to more and didn't update my place in the book. I'm at a cool part of the book though. I'll tell you that much right here, right now. Oh, anyway, I'll stop trying to find where I am because I don't want to take all y'all's time. But yeah, let's keep encouraging reading. This is what I picked up from the store. I also, hold on, let me also show you guys some other books I got. Oh, I'm there. Okay, so I finished reading this one just the other day actually, but I mainly read it on the plane ride back from Arizona, because I went to Arizona for like a family event. And this is a really good murder mystery serial killer support group by Saratoga Schaefer, I think is how you pronounce their name. Really talented author, honestly, blown away. But it's about like this girl whose sister gets murdered by a serial killer, and so the main girl infiltrates a serial killer support group that she finds on the dark web to try to find her sister's killer. Very good. Then I have this behemoth. I just finished watching Interview with the Vampire. Content warning for those of you who are younger, it is a more mature show, but Interview with the Vampire is amazing. It is so good. It's on like Netflix and stuff, but it's an AMC show technically. But it's based on Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. This is the Vampire Chronicles, which is like all the books in this universe, or I think it's all the books chronologically that go together in this series. Interview with the Vampire Lestat, and the Queen of the Damned. And so I started reading this as well because after watching the show, I wanted to see how different. Oh my god, I'm member for 38 months. Round of applause, Glack. Thank you for the prolonged support. So sweet of you. I can't believe it's been 38 months. It's insane. But I'm only a few pages in, and already there's so many differences. I'm really excited to like read through this and see all the differences. Very exciting. Very exciting. I'll see you turn my fan. It'll be warm. I also reorganized my desk. Not my desk, my shelf. And so now I have like so much more space. Hold on, I'll show you real quick. Look at that. Look how nice and organized it is. I mean, my lamp's covering part of it, but look how nice that is. I have like all my fantasy together, all my romantasy together, all of my vampire books together, because that's just a genre on its own on my shelf. I have all my murder mysteries together, all my urban fantasies, did I already say that? All my nonfiction, all my mythology books, as well as just like specialty books, my classics, and then my like miscellaneous romance books. We got a lot going on here. But yeah, no, I feel like I should do a book club. I feel like that would be so fun. Maybe over on the vlogging channel once it gets big enough, I can do that. Here, let me link the vlogging channel for those of you who aren't subscribed over there, because I've been putting out a lot and I have some really fun ideas for videos over there. So, let me link that. Add some videos that you like to watch later, you know how it is. As a birthday present to me. Subscribe and find some videos that you think you'll like. Check them out when you get the chance. But anyways, I've also been, so a birthday gift I got from my mom and dad is something I've been wanting forever, and it's just, it was very out of my price range, and just a crazy thing to put that much money into. I got a KitchenAid stand mixer. A really nice KitchenAid stand mixer. It's in pistachio, so it's like green, and it's so cute. Thanks mom and dad again for getting it for me for my birthday. Honestly, this might be the most excited I've been about a gift in a long time. I really am excited. I've been really into baking recently. And I made honey cinnamon blondies last night. Now that shit slapped. I'm pleasantly surprised. I just found it on, I found it on Pinterest. I've been searching on Pinterest for random recipes. This next one I want to try is a cinnamon sugar pretzel. Dirge, member for 8 months. Round of applause. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see. Front of the website. Oh, the Izumi fanfics. Oh, we love to hear about it. Setup is different. It's not that different. I've streamed with this setup before. I've had the setup for a couple months. It's like relative in the grand scheme of things, though. I'll give you that much. But if you watch like my Baldur's Gate video that came out recently, it was this setup. I haven't really been doing face cam recently. Like, it was the same one that I had in the behind the scenes Minecraft roleplay behind the scenes Internet Crush stream. Same with the Tycoon stream. Same with the Sonic Racing. You know, I've had it for, it seems like, according to the streams, I've had it for about 2.5 months. 2-ish months. So, like, relatively new. But not that new. Have you made banana bread? Yes, I have made banana bread muffins before. I love banana bread muffins. Delicious, delicious. Let go of you. I have some ideas. Guys, don't get mad at me. I have some ideas. First of all, I'm very excited for you guys to see the next episode of Internet Crush. I have been incredibly busy this month with my birthday, the holidays, a family event that was at the beginning of the month, and then also just a pre-planned trip that Gabe and I went on. So I've been home very little this month, hence why Internet Crush episode is going to be coming out next month rather than this month. So it's kind of just become naturally that I post them every other month, so I might just go ahead and just commit to that because I think that that would be less stressful for me and my team. Very small team. Me, my voice actors, you know, my blockbuster assistant, all those things. My editor, my co-editor. We've expanded a little bit. Look at us go. But who is most likely to be a vampire in our academics? Probably Griffin. I mean, he literally has white hair and red eyes, so he does give vampire. He does very much give vampire. But yeah, Internet Crush should be coming out next month, next episode, and the next episode is long, and so it is going to be a decent amount of time working on it. If it doesn't come out by the end of next month, it'll come out early January. I'm trying to get it out to you guys as quickly as possible, don't worry, without sacrificing quality, of course. Also, my blockbuster assistant is going to be out of town for a good bit in December, so that also is part of it. I don't want to make them overwork themselves before leaving, and I also obviously don't have their help while they're gone, so what I can do by myself, I'm going to prioritize doing that while they're gone and try to work with them before they leave, and once they get back, of course. So yeah. And then obviously I have holidays with my family and things like that, but I'm not going out of town at all in December, so hopefully that'll help. I can kind of get back into this flow of things, get back into the schedule. Right now I'm finishing up episode 4 script-wise, and then episode 3 is going to start filming very soon, and then editing and all that jazz. But yeah, I haven't been able to film it since I was gone all month, so I'm very excited to start working on that. And then besides that, so, okay, this is something I've been thinking of doing. This is the thing that I'm like, you guys might be a little upset with me. Not actually. But I have been thinking about starting a new channel. Actually multiple, but I'm just gonna talk about the one that I can talk about right now. And before you go saying anything about, Izzy, what are you doing starting new channels? I have very good reason, and also I'm still thinking on it, not even sure if I'm gonna do it yet. Okay, but I'm just like, you know, being transparent with you guys. So, Izumi is doing really well on the roleplay side of things right now. But other gaming videos, miscellaneous videos like that, severely underperforming right now. Not a bad thing, and I still want to be able to make those types of videos. And so what I've been thinking of doing is starting a second channel for Izumi that is a second gaming channel that would be the non-Minecraft roleplay videos, and then on Izumi would be just Minecraft roleplay videos. So that would kind of give it where it allows the Minecraft roleplay videos to shine more, and for people that subscribed specifically for that kind of stuff to be able to enjoy that kind of stuff without having their subscription feed filled with miscellaneous gaming videos that they maybe don't need / want in their subscription feed. But yeah, I think I would still stream on this channel because, especially for behind the scenes streams, because I think that that is just such a core part of the community here on Izumi, you know? But yeah, what do you guys think of that? Let me know your opinions about that idea, because I already have an idea for the name. It'd be called Izumi Gumi, I think, because that's been a jokey nickname that I've had for a long time, and I just think that that would be very fitting for a second channel. And so I would put, like, I would re-upload, like, a couple of the more recent non-roleplay videos, specifically the Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play would start being posted over there maybe, and then the Roblox video would be re-uploaded over there. Possibly my like long plays would also be re-uploaded. I don't know if I'd remove those though, or if I would just re-upload them. I don't know, because some of them did really well over here, so I don't want to like remove videos that like people obviously did enjoy over here, but some of them like did fine, not great. And again, I make videos because I like making videos, but I also want to listen to my audience, and if you guys aren't enjoying specific videos that I'm making, I don't want to flood your guys' like subscription boxes with it where you start to ignore my videos, and then the algorithm will take that as you don't want any of my videos, even if you just like a specific series that I do or a specific type of video that I do. So that's the idea. And yeah, my wire in my bra is sticking into my side. Isn't that fun? Kinda like Afma has her like Afma channel and then her main. Yeah, exactly. But I would keep this as the roleplay channel, and then Izumi Gumi would be the second channel, which has all of my Let's Plays on it, basically. I think you should do what you want to do with the channels. I'm just gonna subscribe to your names. Well, thank you, George. Can I ask random questions? Of course, go ahead. Internet Crush is a really good series. Make a video talking about it. Oh my god, go for it. I'm so excited. I hope to see it. Tag me in it so I can check it out. Izumi Gumi, exactly. Izumi Gumi. I feel like that would be fun. I was doing a little Izumi Gumi moment. I'm just seeing the pink hair. It looks so pretty. Oh, thank you, Awolf. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel like that might be a fun way to do it. 'Cause, okay, so to cover all of the channels and kind of what is going on in each channel right now, as an Izumi Direct, if you would, like Nintendo does their directs. So first, let's start with Izumi. Internet Crush will be coming out every other month. I think is kind of the pattern that has naturally happened, and I think that's better for the team. Every other month, Internet Crush episode will be coming out. Valkyrie University is also being worked on behind the scenes, and should be planned to come out after part 1 of season 2 of Internet Crush is out. Part 1 of Valkyrie University will come out. So that's kind of will be the pattern there. I also plan to do more hide and seek videos. Those will still be on this channel, as well as any Internet Crush related videos or Valkyrie University related videos. So I'll just kind of keep this more streamlined, the videos relating to my Minecraft roleplay projects and also my Minecraft roleplays themselves. Izumi Gumi, hypothetically, if it is created, would be my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Plays, all my long plays, Roblox Let's Plays, all that kind of stuff would go on Izumi Gumi. And yeah, I feel like that might be fun to have that up there. No specific schedule to start, just trying to feeling it out. Don't even know if we're gonna do it fully yet, but I'm feeling good about it. Then Izumi Audio, I post every Friday on Izumi Audio a audio roleplay, and then I also post on Sundays now a Reddit reading podcast, and I actually had the amazing Nosier on last Sunday, and White Wolf, I see you, and I are actually planning to do an episode together as well. We just need to plan that because my schedule got so hectic that we ended up needing to reschedule our original recording. But yes, that is the plan for that. So check out A Queer Court every Sunday, where me and my court, or just me, depending on the episode, judge random people on Reddit, and see if they need to be punished or not. And then also my my audio roleplays every Friday. And then Reddit reading, indeed, Kim. There's also a D&D show possibly gonna come out on Izumi Audio. So that's pretty cool. I say possibly gonna come out on Izumi Audio. I'm pretty sure it is gonna come out on Izumi Audio. It's going to come out, period. Like, it will come out. It's in the works right now. But Whether or not I make it its own thing and I have a D&D channel on top of all my other channels, we'll find out. We'll find out. Still navigating that space. I just want to make sure it does well. That's like my main thing. I want to make sure that it does well. I'm gonna look a bit while I get my script done. No worries, Wet Wolf. Thank you for lurking. And then, as for Izzy on Elisa, I've been posting weekly vlogs over there recently, specifically NaNoWriMo vlogs, which are National Novel Writing Month. You try to write 50,000 words in a month. It's not going so hot for me with all the busyness I've had this month, but I have been posting pretty much every single week over there, so that's pretty cool. And so I recommend going and checking it out. I have the channel linked over there. It's my smallest channel, so I do shout it out the most because I want it to succeed, because I have a lot of fun with it, and I want to be able to do it more often, and have more people see it, because I do think that is that would be really cool for you guys to see into my actual, like, my life, you know, behind the scenes and stuff. But anyways, I do some nerdy stuff over there as well. So videos come out once a week basically over there right now. Specifically writing vlogs. So if you like writing content, I highly recommend checking it out. But I also have some fun video ideas planned that are more like crafty kind of videos. Like, I really want to learn to crochet, and so I think I might do, like, I crochet every single day for like 30 days to see how good I can get in 30 days. Or like, I want to learn how to sew. I love baking right now, so like I'm thought about doing like some nerdy baking stuff, nerdy nummy style maybe. And yeah, that's some info on that. So yeah, those are all the channels. That's kind of what's going on with all of them. And yeah, it's kind of a lot. But like, it's funny because I don't feel like it's a lot. I feel like honestly I could like do more. I feel like I have two voices. I have two demons in my head, right? One, icy themed baking. Now that would be fun. I could make like Internet Crush inspired baked goods for each character or something. That would be really fun. I crochet, it's not terribly hard. The hardest part for me is figuring out how to mirror it so I can do it left-handed. That's fair. I know how to do basic, I don't know even what it's called, basic stitch pattern, I don't know. Where it's just like the single line and then you build off of it to make like a scarf or a box or whatever you're making. But I am not to the point where it's flawless yet, because I will sometimes notice that I just like doubled up on one loop, or I skipped a loop and then it's like wonky. And so that's something, or like the holes, when I was in the pattern of doing it, I made them bigger at some point, and so it's like stretched out in the middle. That's what I'm really like practicing right now to try to get good at before I start the video, because I feel like if I have that down, then I can start like following crochet patterns and actually start making things besides shitty scarves. I love my shitty scarves though, don't get me wrong. Hello, Miss Raven. Hi. You wanna get on?
Still remember how you sound and the way you calm me down when we went behind the bar, taking what we thought was ours. I was wasted, it was late, but I knew I met my fate. You were all I've waited for.
I love you.
'Cause I can wait a little more. Yeah.
Screaming so loudly from the other side of the U.S. Happy birthday, Queen. You're not gonna legend. Much love. Aw, I love you, Nuffy. Thank you. Thank you. I have a small question. Is Internet Crush Season 3 gonna be similar to My Street Season 3? I don't remember much of My Street, I'm gonna be so honest. Love Paradise was my favorite, which I think was Season 2. So I can't answer that question accurately, sadly. Internet Crush is... question, Minecraft Internet Crush, is there gonna be villains? I mean, they're kind of in the sense, it is a slice of life anime, so like that's the vibe of the show. So it's gonna have its villains in its own right? Like a slice of life anime does have like its antagonists, right? But not necessarily like big bads. cat. Yeah. Yeah, that's like some stuff I want to do. I want to do like nerdy, crafty things, and there's actually some plans for Gabe and I possibly to do some stuff together, on YouTube, and so yeah. Oh, season 3 was Emerald League. I thought that was season 4. I trust your word though. They went straight from Love of Paradise to Emerald City. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, is it season 4? It's okay, Kim. Here, I'll look it up. My Street season 3. Oh, Lover's Lane. Was that season 3? I feel like that's the Forgotten Child. I feel like no one remembers Lover's Lane. But that might just be me. Who knows? Interesting, interesting. Regardless. Season 3 is Lover's Lane. Season 2 is Love of Paradise. Season 1 is just My Street. Yeah, no, I didn't watch a ton of My Street. I was more of a Minecraft Diaries girl. I did like My Street though. I specifically liked My Street Season 1 and Love of Paradise the best. And then I watched a little bit of Emerald Secret, but not much. Anyways, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, we'll just keep yapping and having a good time. Maybe pull up the game and play in the world or something like that. Build some sets. I do have a raven on my lap, so I am trapped a little bit. She has her arm on my arm. Do you see that? She's purring so loud. Yeah, I got some fun video ideas of Gabe and I being able to do some fun videos together. So we'll see what happens with that as well. I think y'all really like those. How do I write Sage being a vampire to still be the same Sage I love in Charm Academics? Ooh, for a fanfic? Honestly, nothing much would change. She is pretty monotone and numb to things and blunt, which I think would aid well in a vampiric setting. Honestly, nothing would change really, just the fact that maybe she, you know, drinks blood. There's many different ways to do vampires. I do love vampire stories a lot, as you might have been able to tell by my Vampire Chronicles book. And I also have the whole entire Twilight series up there. I haven't read the entire Twilight series. I've read the first 2 books and that's it. But I was gifted the whole series, so I have the whole series. I also have Carmilla up there. I think my doorbell is ringing. Was that the doorbell? Ow! You spooked Raven! You ran around! It's okay, Raven. It's okay. Did y'all witness that? Witness me being attacked? I have itty bitty little claw marks on my legs now. Did that get on camera? Raven's okay. She's investigating. She's actually right outside the door. You can see her right there. She's like, what is going on? Dad's running around. Damn, she was so peaceful on my lap, too. Poor Raven. But it's okay. I just rewatched the clip on the replay. Poor baby. Poor baby. You okay? She just got scared because he ran down the stairs. And there's a hole right there that leads to the stairs. And so he heard it. She heard it echo through my office. The child is standing guard. Exactly. Oh, I didn't turn on my fan. Also, this is yeah, I had a chill morning. Good birthday morning. I went to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. And then I went to Barnes & Noble and got the books I showed you guys earlier. What was the doorbell for? Okay. Those are my meme characters who are constantly getting accused of being perverts when they're just hungry. Wow. That's interesting. So, the book I'm writing right now for Nano is a vampire book set in the 1920s. So, as I said, it's like, hold on, I can actually read you guys the proper, like, blurb I have for it. Elizabeth Olsen was on Last Meals. My wife was on Last Meals. Okay, so this is the blurb for the book. Code name is Fangs and Flapper Girls. Okay. Set in 1920s New Orleans, we follow a vampire named Kennedy as she has to solve murders, find a serial killer, and evade vampire-hunting mobsters to prove her innocence in a murder trial. Isn't that just a funky, fun little blurb? I'm proud of that blurb right there. I'm proud of that damn blurb. But it's been very fun. The vampires in the universe, which is the same universe that is shared with Darling Dormitory, aka Project Night, a series that I was going to make a Minecraft roleplay for a long time, then ended up wanting to make it as a book instead. It's the same universe as that, but it's obviously 100 years before, in the 1920s. So, I saw him walk by. But it's coming along really well. It's set in New Orleans, as I said. And so I've had to do a lot of research on what Prohibition era New Orleans was like, how murder trials worked in New Orleans, what type of evidence could actually be used in a trial in Louisiana in the 1920s. Because, like, there couldn't... So, fun fact, in early 1920s Louisiana, women had to, like, apply to be on the jury. They had to, like, submit why they were, I guess, smart enough to be on a jury, which is very sad and very funny, for lack of better words, because it's like, to prove that I'm, like, you know, a human that can not testify, but can judge this person if they are in sound mind or not. Insane. But yeah, so majority of the time in Louisiana, because it was state to state during this time period of, like, if women could be on juries or not. And they had their own, like, state constitution that said that women had to apply, basically, or something like that. I'm probably butchering the history of it. This is from very minimal research, just to make sure I did, you know, I had the proper people on the jury in the book. But at one point I was writing ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and I literally had a moment, I was like, women could be on the jury, right? And I looked up, could women be on the jury in 1920s? And it said yes, and I went, could women be on the jury in 1920s Louisiana? Because I know that in the South specifically, that might not have been the case. And they were like, actually they had to apply. So they weren't like called to serve on the jury. They had to apply to be on the jury, which already makes it where there's not going to be as many women, because like who's going to volunteer their time to be on a jury? And then on top of it, they might not even be accepted after applying. It's very strange, and stupid, and stinky face, stinky butt, stinky face. So I had to change it to gentlemen of the jury. And I made a comment because it's from Kennedy's point of view, so I made a comment that she literally just saw a plethora of white men on this jury as a mixed woman, unmarried spinster practically, because she was unmarried in her late 20s, which at that time period would have been like a spinster. And so yeah, that's been a fun little time. Interesting, but it's been very fun writing the book. It opens up with Kennedy on the stand, talking, and it doesn't open up with her on the stand. It opens up with her about to go on the stand, to testify in this trial. She is the primary suspect of this serial killer murder trial. It is literally Kennedy Vega-Born versus the state of Louisiana. And so she's like, I swear to tell the truth, you know? And she's like, I am innocent and I will prove it. And then in chapter 1, it hard cuts to 3 months earlier, her killing someone, but not the people she's on trial for murdering. She's a vampire. What do you expect her to do? She's just a girl. She's just a vampire. But she only kills bad people. Like, that's her whole MO, is she only kills people that she deems deserve it. So, in her head, that's, the worst of worst people, right? But yeah, so she's like killing this guy who's trying to assault this woman. She's just silly, exactly. She hunts down this guy who's trying to assault this woman, and like that's like the first chapter. And yeah, it kind of shows a lot of her personality in that. And then it jumps to 2 weeks later in New Orleans, because that chapter 1 takes place in Boston, and then we're in New Orleans. And the rest of the book takes place pretty streamlined over the course of about 2 months in New Orleans. And her going from, entering town to being accused of being a murderer to being put on trial for murder, and then having to prove her innocence to not only the court, but the vampire society that is hunting her down, and also the mob that is pissed off that they think that a vampire is just kind of killing people willy-nilly in their city, because the guy, the person, I should say, that is killing all these people, their whole MO is cutting the neck of the victim, then pushing them out a window. So it makes it look like they were like bitten and then pushed out of a window. And so like that's like their whole MO, and so they think that a vampire is doing it, but it's like, are they a vampire? Who knows? We'll find out. Well, I know, but you guys don't know. There's some people catch them on them now. Yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, I am behind where I should be for my nano. But I'm accepting that, and I really just love the book so far, and it's gotten me back into the groove of writing quite a bit. It's gotten me into the groove of writing again quite a bit, because I took months and months off of writing almost entirely. I was only really writing scripts for role plays, and that's about it. And so I'm really happy to be back and like back in the groove of things. I don't feel like as stuck. I feel kind of stuck right now, but I think that's just from demotivation of being so behind where I should be to try to write 50K in a month. But to see all the details, go check out the vlogging channel. I have it all over there. The newest vlog that I just posted yesterday is my favorite I've done so far. I think it's the highest quality and also the funniest. But that's just me. Hey, but that's just me. I'm getting better and better with each vlog. I really want my my quality and my videos to improve over there, because they honestly might be some of my favorite videos I make, just because I always saw myself growing up doing vlogs, and so it's just kind of, it fulfills that part of me, you know? Anyways, yeah, thanks Flapper Girls, that's what that is, and it's pretty fun. I really honestly have been wanting to be a part of a book club, but I'm also like, but I don't want to actually be a part of a book club, because I don't want someone to tell me what to read. I don't want someone to tell me what to read and how fast I have to read it. So maybe we'll do our own little book club that's very low commitment. I just kind of post what I'm reading, and I'm like, if y'all want to read it, go for it. I read about a book a month right now, but obviously Stormlight Archive is taking much longer to get through, because it is literally over 1,000 pages each book, so you know. And then same with Vampire Chronicles, is like massive, so I have some pretty hefty books right now that I'm reading. But I feel like book clubs, you want like a standalone, right? You don't want a series, you want it like a standalone book. So I feel like if I had a book club, I have some unread books I want to read, but also some standalones that are phenomenal that I would want people to read, so I would talk about them. One being Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. It's my favorite book ever. Ever. My favorite book I've ever read. I highly recommend it. It's so good. Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. Yumi the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson is phenomenal. One of my favorite books I've ever read as well. If We Were Villains is pretty good. Circular Support Group is really good. And then some that like I haven't read yet, but I really would love an excuse to read is the one I got today. The Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder would be a good one. I think that's a standalone. Could be wrong. It's another standalone. I read so many series. Oh, No Charm Done is one that I really want to read. I got it for fall, and fall's like almost over already, so I need to read that. The Grimoire Grammar School Parent-Teacher Association. That's one that I got. That's like a, it seems kind of like a cozy fantasy, but I actually don't know if it's that cozy. I don't know. Got a couple, but I probably want to put books that I know are good if I did a book club, you know? We do have the Book Nook Discord, and so like I could just like post on there like book of the month and then like my favorite book at the time, or like what I'm reading that month, you know? Thank you, Selena. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I made the cinnamon honey blondies. That's what they're called. Blondies. I keep wanting to call them brownies. Blondies last night. I want to bake again. Low-key, I really want to get a setup downstairs. I could record videos downstairs perfectly fine, but I want to get a streaming setup that I can take with me downstairs so I could do baking streams, because that would be a blast. Oh my god, that would be so fun. I would love to do some baking streams because I really love baking, and I have a really nice kitchen to bake in. I got really lucky. We found a really old house that is honestly very strangely laid out. But the kitchen is beautiful. The kitchen was the most recently renovated part of the house, so hence why the kitchen is beautiful. And the woman, she was like an older woman that lived here before me. She was a baker. She loved baking, and so she had things in her kitchen that are very for a baker, you know? Yeah. Maybe at like 75,000 subscribers or something, we'll do a baking stream where I bake Internet Crush or whatever show is out at the time, themed baked goods. Dark Urge. Have you seen my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play? Dark Urge? Look at us. Dirge? I know what that's from. It's from my favorite game I've ever played, Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, that's the idea though. Back to the gaming channel. I might start. So that would be the idea, is like all my Baldur's Gate videos could go up there, my Roblox video. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm actually gonna download those so that I can do that if I want to. Because I need to like edit the rest of the parts for the Baldur's Gate Let's Play. Because I just don't want the algorithm seeing that like these videos didn't get clicked on as much by my subscribers and then taking that as a negative, because it's not. Like it's not what a lot of people subscribe to this channel for, and that's totally okay. But I don't want that to affect the stuff that y'all do like from being seen. You know? You still haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3? Girl. What the hell? How? How many hours do you have in it? Hold on, we're Steam friends, aren't we? I can see how many hours you have in it. How have you not finished the game? You need to. It's so good. Act 3 is the best act in my opinion. That might be a hot take. I actually don't know. Oh my god, you saw the pizza vlog? Me making pizza with Gabe. Oh my god. That was a fun one. You're almost done? Okay, good. Good. How many hours do you have? And it's good you take your time. You shouldn't rush. Yeah, that was in my old apartment. Oh my god. That's a fun old video. Oh, Baldur's Gate actually has an update. Let's see you, Selena. Games. Can I search? I can. Bald. 95.9 hours. You are really taking your time. And hey, I'm proud of you though for that. Because you should take your time through your Let's Play. Now I have 270 hours, almost 271 hours, because it's 270.9 hours of playtime on Baldur's Gate. And I've finished 3 playthroughs fully. And I've started a lot of miscellaneous ones. But yeah. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. To answer the question about if I'll make another Minecraft roleplay, in your words, lesbian series, as someone who's pan, oh my god, I used the pan word, oh my god. I used to call myself bi for a really long time. I've realized with time that pan really does just feel better, it feels correct. And it has for a long time, but I just was like, but I already like came out as bi, like it feels like a lot of work to then call myself pan. It's like, it's not really, just start calling yourself pan. But as someone who's pan, all the characters I play, which I typically always play the main character in my stuff, will be queer in some way. But I just can't play a straight character. Like every character I play will be a little gay. At least a little bit. Junie is bisexual. I think she's bisexual. It's been a long time since I've looked at the original documents for her, but I'm pretty sure she's bisexual. So is Izumi Aisaka, aka Izumi from Internet Crush. Angel from Azura Hill University was pan. And there's other series I've done. You get the point. Every single series I have done and will do in the future has had queer characters. Especially my character has always been queer. Even before I had come out myself, my character had been a little queer because it's just ingrained in who I am and how I write my characters. I obviously could play a straight character, obviously, like if I was casted in something, but when it's something like Minecraft roleplays where it is more of a narrative experience through the eyes of your character, I would really struggle to write someone who's straight. This happens in my books as well. So, to answer your question, I will always make series with queer characters as the main characters. Now, will I make another series with a sapphic main couple? Yes. Like, to answer that question, like, if I'll make another series with a woman love woman story, 100%. And I'll make more with a woman, a guy and a girl. I'll make more with a girl and a girl. I'll make more with guy and guy. I'll make more with non-binary and non-binary. Like, I plan to do many different types of stories and tell as many stories as I can, and whatever fits those characters I will tell. I'll never force asexuality on a character. I always figure out the character, then follow up with who this person is, who they'd be attracted to. Yeah, the only straight character I can play is Lizzie from Corey Champion's Hightide series. She's fun to act as because she is nothing like me. She is loud. Okay, maybe I'm loud. Actually, maybe she's a little like me in that way. She's obnoxious. Depends on who you ask. If I am as well. But she's homophobic and super religious. Neither things I am. Neither things I am. So. You know how it is. Technically I'm bisexual, lesbi-romantic. Get it? Because it sounds like let's be romantic. I'm probably just butchering the pronunciation, but saying lesbian is easier. Yeah, I get you. Like I'm what I used to say is I'm bisexual, I'm bisexual, demisexual, and as time goes on, I'm like, okay, but I think I'm just pan. I think I'm just pan, actually. I think I'm just pan. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. I know I've been trying to accept the lesbian label, but it's felt weird because I've called myself bi for so long. I don't see myself ending up with a man, but I don't see myself ending up with a man, to be honest. Yeah, I totally get you. Like, it's weird when you call yourself one label for so long, and it takes so much courage already to be like proudly say like what your sexuality is if you're not straight. And so to go from to start flip-flopping just feels, at least for me, it felt like very like vulnerable, right? And it felt like the notion and the bi-erasure mentality that some people have would be right if it wavered at all. And for me, if technically I guess I'm gayer, but you know what I mean. The great thing about labels is that you can change them whenever you want. Don't confine yourself to a box, because we aren't meant to be that way. Exactly. Even if it's scary, sometimes you just gotta accept that your labels as a person will adapt and change. Labels are just meant to make you feel like you can describe yourself better and find like-minded people, not to confine you. They shouldn't, at least. Women are great. I agree. Feels weird to call myself a lesbian as a trans woman. No. You're a lesbian if you're a trans woman, because trans women are women. So, I understand that that's an internal thing, and I hope you're able to work through that. But please know that you are completely valid in calling yourself a lesbian as a trans woman, because trans women are women, and women who love women are lesbians. So the women that love exclusively women are lesbians. So you are valid, and I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. But yeah. I'm excited to get another brookie. Not a brookie. I keep wanting to call them brookies or brownies. They're blondies. They're blondies. I kind of want to show y'all one. I'm gonna go grab one. I'll be right back, guys. Oh my god, we've already been streaming for an hour. I want to watch The Last Meal with Elizabeth Olsen on Mythical Kitchen, but I feel like I'll... Is that not enough of a reaction? Like, what is okay? Like, I'm not a streamer. I don't know what's okay. I don't know what's okay. Like, what's fair use? I don't know. I feel more okay, like, reacting to things within my niche because I feel like people are more okay with that. You know? Like, reacting to my friends' Minecraft roleplays, you know? Content creator shout out though, y'all, she doesn't need the shout out from me by any means, but if y'all like funky chaotic humor, Pasta Coma is one of my favorite YouTubers right now. They just hit 100,000. They just hit 100,000 subscribers. I'm so proud of them. I've been following them since they had about 30,000, and they've grown like crazy. They are hilarious though. They're so funny. They have very my humor, and it is very comforting to have someone with that humor that I can watch because not everyone gets it. Hey, not everyone gets it. It's not the most palatable humor style for everyone. Hello? They can't see you, but I can. You think they're at the mailbox? They might be. Hopefully they're on our porch. We got harnesses for our cats. We harness trained them when they were little. Everyone's saying hello, by the way.
Hi.
He says hi. What was I saying? All right. We got harnesses for the cats when they were really little, and they honestly did pretty good with our harnesses. But we got them bigger harnesses, because we haven't put harnesses on them in a long time, and their old harnesses do not fit on them anymore. And so we are, gonna harness train them again. The main thing we just need to get them used to is just wearing the harness and like having something on them. I think they'll like these way better though, because these are like longer, so it gives their arms a little bit more room, and then it has a handle on the back, so if anything happened and the leash gets let go of or something, we can grab the little handle on the back and grab them in case of emergencies. We want to start taking them on car rides with us because we love a road trip, and it would be really nice to be able to like take them on trips with us, because I think they'd really like that if they do well, because they do well in the car. They just don't like being in a carrier in the car. So I think if they're like loose and able to walk around with a harness on, then they'd be fine. But anyone can write a novel, Dirge. You just gotta practice. Your first novel's gonna suck. Your second novel's gonna be okay. Third novel's gonna be decent. Fourth novel, good. Fifth novel, pretty good. Yay! Should we put them on them and show chat, or should we do it later? They might not like it. We shouldn't do it on live. Yeah. That's good. You let them sniff them. they're interested by the harnesses. I'm gonna harness them later when I can like give them treats and stuff. Because I was thinking of doing it on stream, but I'm like, I don't want to put them through the stress of that. I want to be able to pay full attention just to them, give them treats, positive reinforcement, because I think they're gonna be fine, but you never know with cats. So I just want to be mindful of that and make sure that I am being as loving and kind and patient with them as possible. With my sweet babies. My sweet schmookums babies. I'm baffled by some of these titles I see. Anyways, I should stop scrolling on that. Yeah, good advice I got, I think it was from Brandon Sanderson, but it might have been like he said it, but like he got it from someone else, was to write, what is it, 6 books, I think? Hold on. I think it was like 6 books before you try to publish or something. I think it was like your first, it was advice from someone else that he was talking about that he took when he first started. It was like your first like X amount of books are gonna be bad. What matters though is that you write them, because it's gonna make you a better writer, and then later on you can revisit the books that you wrote originally and rewrite them if you really love the ideas, or you can just write new stories with your newfound skills. So Project Night is my technically, okay, here's the thing. I wrote books as a kid. I don't really count those. If I'm counting those, this is my the one I'm writing right now, which is Thanks Papa Girls, would be my 4th book. 3rd technically, because I haven't finished Project Night yet, and so it wouldn't count, even though Project Night would be my 3rd book. If I only count ones that I've written that I was like the knowledge of it being a novel and like really trying to make it as good as I could get it, and I think I was like 18 when I started it, this would be my Project Night would be my 2nd book, and Fangs Lap Girls would be my 3rd. And so like I give it the peace and love of it might never see the light of day, but I also love it, and I think that because I've written my entire childhood and I've written a lot of stories in different mediums, maybe it'll be ready before I think it will be. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab the blondie that I was telling y'all about. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hello? I'll be right back, guys.
進んでいく笑顔、遠くになる瞳、曖昧な距離さえ甘くて、ほんの少しでもこの夜に酔わせて。
溶けてく夜明けに、これが最後の願いね。嘘でもいいからみんなないものねだりね。溶けてく夜明けに、これが最後の願いね。嘘でもいいからみんなないものねだりね。I think I've blown it, I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my head and never let you inside. Ooh, fuck my life, I wanna try to make it better, but I don't know how. Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
I've been here waiting, it feels like ages. All I can think about is where we went wrong.
It doesn't look as good on camera, but it looks really good in person. Look at it! It's delish, and I also got myself some milk. I got myself a blondie that I baked last night with my new kitten. It is like cinnamon, honey, brown sugar. That's like the main ingredients in it. And flour, obviously. There's other ingredients too. Here, I can actually share the ingredient list with you guys. Hold on. If you want to make these. Oh my god, hold on. Oh, I need to. I'll read that later. Okay. Half a cup of melted butter, 1 cup packed brown sugar, 1 egg, teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of honey, cup of flour, sprinkle of cinnamon, sprinkle of salt, sprinkle of sugar, mix together. Add cinnamon and sugar on top of the like 8x8 or 9x9 pan that you're cooking it in. Bake at 350 for 22 minutes. And then I made these last night, so I mic'd it because it was really good warm last night. So I'm gonna eat that in a second. Very good though. Very good though. I think I am gonna wrap up stream soon. So let's do a little Q&A to finish off, just because I have other things I want to do today. It is my birthday after all. And I really just wanted to stream because I missed you guys. And I wanted the excuse of being able to do a 20-second birthday stream. Typically with my birthday streams, I plan ahead and I do like a full gaming day. At least that's what I did when I was younger. I streamed almost every year on my birthday for like 5 years, I want to say. And then I finally like stopped at one point and it felt really weird. And so this is my first birthday stream I think I've done in a while, if I'm not mistaken. I can actually look it up. So go ahead and ask any questions you guys may have. Yeah, I streamed on my 19th birthday, and that was like the first time I'd streamed on my birthday since I was like 16. So pretty crazy. So I'd like to start streaming on my birthdays more, because I do like streaming on birthdays, but I like planning like an event with my friends or something. But this was just a chill one. So 23 might be a little bit more funky fresh. Who knows? Yeah, I missed you guys. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. First question, what's a blondie? It's basically a brownie without chocolate, so it's quite literally a brownie that just tastes like whatever you put in it besides the chocolate. So this is basically a cinnamon and honey and sugar brownie, but there's no there's no chocolate. So that's why it's called a blondie instead. And like there's like white macadamia nut, white chocolate chip blondies and like stuff like that as well. This is just a type of blondie. So, but it's very good. Yeah, I'd love to do a baking stream. That would have been a fun birthday stream to do, but I didn't have enough prep time to like set up all the stuff downstairs. Looks like banana bread if you flatten it. That's fair. It does kind of look banana bread-esque. It tastes... It tastes kind of like French toast as a brownie, if that makes sense. It's very yummy. I've written the screenplay and also some other scripts for a short film I made. Does that count as a novel/book? Technically, there are screenplays that are like their own deals, but that's kind of its own thing. So like there's different types of long form literature. A novel is a piece of writing typically in a specific format over 50,000 words. A novella is that same thing, under 50,000 words. Short story is like really short version of novella. A screenplay is a screen play, so a movie script. So it's kind of its like own thing, from my understanding. But I could be wrong. Dr. Pepper brownies. I'm gonna be honest, dog. That does not sound good to me, but I'm also not a big Dr. Pepper person. Gabe loved Dr. Pepper growing up. I don't really think that Dr. Pepper and brownies mix as well. But maybe I'm the weirdo. But maybe I'm the odd man out here, because y'all seem to be loving the idea of it. Y'all seem to be loving the idea of it. Aw, happy early anniversary to you and your girlfriend, October. Congratulations on almost 4 years. Gabe and I, so we've now been married since September. We've been married for almost 2 months. And we've been dating, like together, partners, for almost 7 years, bro. It's Mrs. Lancaster. That's his voice actor credit, Gabriel Lancaster, and so Izzy Annalise Lancaster. That's me. We might be playing into the Lancaster name for a channel, possibly. We'll see. Ice cream and root beer makes total sense, because that's a root beer float. I'm not a big fan of root beer floats, but I do enjoy them on occasion. Yeah, root beer floats is ice cream and root beer, and that's pretty normalized. But I guarantee you that was seen as weird when it first happened. They were like, "You put ice cream in my root beer, what the heck?" And then they were like, "It's actually kind of good." Question: I'm going to be creating a Minecraft roleplay that's based off the current D&D campaign I'm running. Oh my god, 2 things I love: Minecraft and D&D. Do you have any suggestions on how I should manage roles? Ooh, okay. How meta do you want to be with this? Because there's 2 ways to do this. You could make it just in your D&D setting, and the roles are irrelevant. Kind of like if you make an animated show based on a D&D campaign, like Vox Machina, Mighty Nine, etc. Or you can make it meta, where the roles happen. Possibly, like, it switches between occasionally a voiceover of the people's real selves that are outside of the D&D campaign. That might be a fun way to do it. And then you show the roles on screen. I don't know. It depends on how meta you want to be with it. If you don't want to be very meta with it, I would say excluding the roles and just making it where you build up the tension really high. If you're doing first person though, you could make it where it is a like you could try to find a model for a dice and actually make it an in-game thing, if that makes sense. Make it an in-game mechanic, almost like it's a video game itself, like Baldur's Gate, kind of. If that makes sense. See, ice cream and Dr. Pepper does not sound good to me. But I barely am okay with a root beer float. So I think that's just me. I think that's just a me thing. French fries and ice cream, that's pretty common, I'd say. Oh my god. No. I pulled on a door. I'll fix that later. I fidget with this little charm a lot because it feels nice. I'll fix that later. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. Thank you guys for spending an hour and a half with me on my birthday. And I'll be back with more regular streams as well as more information on how we're gonna be doing the Minecraft roleplays and stuff very soon. So yeah, thank you guys again for 50k. I got pink hair out of it. I very much appreciate it. And yeah. Bye. Love you guys.
Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you'll ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Now I'm back, see the New York sign.